Good afternoon, everyone. Again, it's me, Yumna Yasser, BOTTER Solution Consultant, and I'm glad I'm here with you today, sharing our knowledge about conversational AI technologies, which became a survival condition for organizations, especially post-COVID-19 pandemic. Right. The agenda for today is a quick brief about BOTTER, show the demo use cases, the self-services, how we handle complaints, how we escalate to an agent, a real agent, and getting feedback from our users. And then we will have a sneak peek over the dashboard while checking some extra voice demos if we have enough time, inshallah. And then we will have our Q&A session in the last 15 minutes. Okay, time. Did you know that by 2022, 70% of all customer interactions will involve emerging tools? And I mean by emerging tools, something like machine learning, chatbots, messaging, and so on, rising from 15% from the last 3 years, from 2018. And by the way, this is according to Gartner. This is a Gartner prediction. And based on that prediction, we launched our conversational AI platform, BOTTER. We launched it late 2019 and expanded our operations during the COVID-19 pandemic. We provided then some enterprise-grade multilingual products and services, including, of course, the Arabic, which is an edge for BOTTER. During the past 20 months, BOTTER served more than 40 enterprise customers dispersed among the MEA region. We deployed over several models, like on cloud, on-prem, hybrid, and even using containers across different industries. These industries are not limited to the banking, insurance, healthcare, retail, teleco, aviation, smart cities. We have some customers who work in smart cities and infrastructure, and many more. Consequently, BOTTER became NTRA, EG-Cert compliant and SAMA compliant for the Saudi market. In this small period, we attained 4 million conversations across different channels over WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, web, and voice channels, with the help of our certified conversation designing team, certified from the CDI. We helped organizations to build their flows according to the standards. And by the way, our team is the #1 certified CDI team across the region. BOTTER as a conversational AI platform establishes your organization way to achieve customer service automation goals. What are these goals? For example, reducing agent frustration and turnover, increase customer satisfaction, improve customer loyalty. How we do this? We do this using different tools and products. For example, we use our visual flow builder with a no-code integration APIs layer that allows syncing with your third-party apps with BOTTER in an easy way. We have as well multiple cognitive services, not limited to multilingual NLP, Arabic speech to text and text to speech, either from different vendors, like for example, Microsoft, Google, IBM, or etc., or using our built-in house ones. We have our built-in house engines, either ASR, TTS, or the NLP as well. Okay, for the other cognitive services, we have, for example, the vision services like the OCR and language detection and sentiment analysis. How we do this, how we reach this combination, or how we reach the, how we achieve this goal, this optimal goal. We do this simply by connecting our chat and voice bots with the campaign manager module to proactively reach out to your existing and new users via personalized marketing campaigns, and smartly engage with them using BOTTER cognitive services, as we have just mentioned, enhancing the business use cases with the help of the license manager module, having real-time reports and consumption overview. As I mentioned before, that our Middle East and Africa #1 CDI certified conversation designers team and the delivery team are fully held responsible for delivering this seamless and unique customer experience across all channels and across all BOTTER products. I hope this was a quick and sufficient introduction about BOTTER itself as a conversational platform. So now let's see it in practice. Let me share my screen again and make sure you see my demo interface. Sorry, sharing. Okay, I guess. Can you see? Yeah, okay. I guess you can see my screen now. So please confirm if not.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, Yona.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, we'll start by demoing or showcasing a business-initiated scenario where we will assume that we are a business and we want to orient our existing and new users about our new products. So we will use our BOTTER campaign manager module to send some outbound messages. These outbound messages are maybe in different forms, like quick replies. They may have quick reply buttons or call to action buttons. And I guess some of you have already received a message, an outbound message like the one I'm displaying on my screen. So the one we're seeing now has call to action buttons. We will click on this one. Yes, I want to navigate, and it will take me to you're not seeing my screen. I'm so sorry. Okay. So it will take me to the website. Nanda, can you see my screen now?
No. Yes, I can see it now, yes.
Okay. The first part, what we can see here is our web widget. It has 3 modes, or multiple modes. The offline mode, which is the one we can see right now. The start mode and the conversation mode. In the offline mode, we can see an offline message, which is used to grab the user attention to start using the bot. The widget supports WhatsApp and web widget and web interface, where some users prefer to directly navigate to the WhatsApp to continue their conversation there, or لا خلاص, some of them prefer to continue the conversation over the web interface. Going to our web interface, we will see the start mode. And here we can start our flow in different ways, either using the intro buttons, which directly access specific flow for having, I can either click here so I can start a specific flow, or I can have these buttons acting as call to actions to either call someone or navigate to an external link. Exactly the same idea like what the WhatsApp buttons do. The other way is to use the optional start form, and this form is optional, again, as I've just mentioned. We use it to personalize the experience by having some related fields like name and mobile number. And for the mobile number, for example, if you can see my screen well, we can see that it's asking me for a certain format as kind of validation, not to enter a wrong mobile number. Okay, what else we can see here? We can see a search field to navigate a knowledge base. This knowledge base is predefined one. Okay, so I can click here, check the question, get back to the flow. Let's start our flow. Okay, if you can see my screen now, and I guess there is a bit of delay due to, I'm so sorry for the, maybe for the bad internet connection. We see here the welcome message that guides us on how to use the bot. There are some shortcut menus which can be used directly here to trigger, again, a specific flow, as well as there are some media types we do support within the widget, like the images, like this one, or we can play a video inline in the widget inline. So let's go to see a quick overview about the builder capabilities. And here we will see some custom cards. And what do I mean by custom cards? These cards are specifically designed, tailored as per the business use case. So for example, we have for the aviation industry, for example, we have a flight status card that displays the flight status, if it's delayed or not. This is an invoice card. I can also send a location. The bot can send a location using a Google Maps card and display the weather for a specific city. Again, the navigation here is easy. We can go back to check other capabilities. I'll try the free text and I'll say hi. Okay, how are you? Okay, I love you, etc. And this, we can see the bot is trained to answer generic talks, which we call small talks or chit chats, based on the user input. It's not just a business trained model, yet it has a generic small talks model which can go with the flow with the user. as long as the conversation is going. Okay. Okay, show me how you can help me. And I will see here a gallery menu, and this gallery menu is clickable through buttons, and this is one more type of media we do support. Using this free text way, either through a guided menu or a free text way, I can navigate to some other flows. So for example, I'll say here, book me an appointment with a cardio doctor, for example. And here we're going to show several points. The first one is, let me start the flow. We want to show that the NLP extracted the specialty for me and answered with a certain response. It responded with a certain flow to execute. However, if I go here again and ask for book me an appointment with internal medicine. Okay, it will take me to a flow where it tells me, sorry, you need to try the extensions. Okay, right. The idea here is that the NLP model is trained to distinguish between different specialties. The second point we want to demonstrate here is the ability to use the BOTTER extensions across different channels, and we will see how we will use this one. The booking, for example, taking the booking scenario for a hospital or for a clinic as a sample, it's a very long flow which requires the user to enter several or to provide several user inputs. However, we will use the extensions to extend this widget capability and offer a great user experience. But let's see how we will do this. We will go here. Sonia. Okay, this is our flow builder, and we want here to build the flow for the booking. So we'll go here, have a typing indicator, and then after the typing indicator to simulate the user typing or the bot is trying to humanize the experience, we will add the booking extension card. Okay, and we will fill it with some information like the title, scheduled appointment title, the message to be displayed to the user, we will select the appointment through different steps, the buttons to display for the user to click on. So we'll click book now, and here is, sorry, I'll choose this one. Okay, it asks me for the next button labels, so I type next. For the booking button label, so I type book now. And for the cancel, I'll write cancel. I'll show you how this will be reflected now as soon as we finish building the extension. we will choose webinar per message, and then it asks me for an error message, so I'll say you need to choose an appointment first. So this extension has 3 steps. The first step is to choose the specialty, and based on the specialty, the extension will retrieve the doctors in this specialty, and then I'll choose an appointment date and time. So going through the step 1, specialties. Okay, we'll choose a button, say this one, open. Select a specialty. And then we will save the ID for the specialty. Of course, again, as I just mentioned, that this is based on the business case. Each extension is customized based on the business case. Here, I will use the my API to retrieve the timings and specialties and etc. And it asks me for the hospital ID. I defined it before. Okay, we go to step 2. Do the same for the doctors and for the date and time. I'll be quick this time. Okay, as you can see, it's very easy to build a flow. It's a matter of clicks and no code is required. We select the doctor ID and the doctor name, and the code. Each specialty has a code for its clinic. So we add this code, and we do the same for the APIs, post, and we get the API. And the third step and the last one is for displaying the date and time for each doctor. Okay, so I select date and time. Sorry, I select an icon. Appointment available slots. And I'll choose to save the date in a date attribute and the time the user will choose in a time attribute, and workday as I don't want a schedule in the weekend, so please get me the schedules that are ready for the weekdays only, and then I can put the API for getting the information from the third-party app. And hospital. Then after that, I'll add a typing indicator. Okay, and this typing indicator will simulate the process with the customer to humanize the experience. Then we want to add a text block, and this text block will show the result of our booking, what we have just chosen. So I'll say that, all right, you're about to schedule an appointment with the doctor name, specialty name, weekday, and etc. The rest of the items, then another typing indicator, and as we can see, each card has an icon at the bottom which says which channel is supported by that card. So the typing indicator is supported by all channels, and of course this is a channel capability type. What we don't we want to confirm the reservation, so we will do we will add a suggestion card asking the user, are you sure that the data we have just displayed, are you sure you want to confirm that appointment? So let's say yes please, or this is a button to say no thanks. If yes please, then we will go to a success scenario. If no please, then خلاص take me to helper message. Okay. How we can test this flow? Actually, we need to go back to the block where we faced a scenario that told us, no, you don't have the scenario implemented. So we'll go here, and if it's an internal medicine, then we will go for booking flow, this one, and we will try it again. Let's go back to our widget. Sorry. Okay, let's go back to our widget here. Oh, you still cannot see my widget, right? Chat widget. Okay, I guess you can see it now. So we will say, let's refresh. Okay. Okay, it took me to the booking appointment, as you can see here. I'll start the booking appointment flow. It opens, it opens an extension where I can see all the specialties here. I'll choose the internal medicine, and then a list of doctors will be displayed. So, sorry, let me move this. Can you see my screen? And I don't think you see my screen, right?
Yes, yes, and I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right, I'll click on next. Okay. There is a delay, I guess. So I'll try again, or maybe Nada, tell me if you need to switch my internet connection.
There is a delay, yes.
Oh, okay. Type. Let me change my connection.
While Yumna is switching the internet connection, we received a question from the audience. Can BOTTER be implemented on-premise? And the answer to that is yes, it can absolutely be implemented both on-premise and on cloud, with both cases protection of the data.
Okay, I'm back, but I guess you still see some delay. Okay, as you can see, and just let me know if it's not clear as again, we are here we chose the doctor and the specialty, and I have here the available time slots. So I'll click on book now, and it will take me back to the web widget with the data I already chose. Dr. Nabil for internal medicine, Wednesday, 11/3 at 10 to 10 a.m. Yes, if I want to confirm, yes, I will confirm. And okay, thank you. Do you want to do anything else? Okay, I'll tell him, yes, I want to try to submit a complaint. And here we can see that we can use GIF within our flow as media. And the bot here is saying, is asking me to enter the details of my complaint. So I say I face an issue with the front desk nurse. And as you can see, I'm here using a multi-line input. And after I finish, I'll type done. And it tells me, okay, sorry, do you want your complaint has been submitted. Do you want to do anything else, or do you want to talk to a human? So I'll say I'll talk to human. Let me check my human agent interface. Okay. For this demo, we're using Genesis Pure Cloud, and I'll escalate to a real agent. I'm opening both interfaces so you can see that it's a real escalation happening on both sides. So this is our Genesis Pure Cloud interface. I'm just refreshing the my agent interface. Okay, I'm on queue. Let me talk to a human, and here you will find that there is an audio file. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but this is an audio file generated from our TTS solution. Again, I'll go back here and I'll find the escalation request here. Okay, I accepted the call from the user. I'll find here the customer name, the history of all what I did. So I say, hi, Yumna. And if I go back to the conversation, you will see here, hi, Yumna. Sorry for the delay again. It's a matter of internet. And say, hi, agent. And then I received here what I was writing there as an agent. I'll end the chat with the Yumna, and Yumna will be able to again get back to the bot for submitting a review about the service. Here we can use stars, ratings. We can write, we can choose some options like how did you hear about us? So I choose social media, and I can write free text comment. So I can say great experience. And done. Then it will tell me thank you for your rating. Your opinion matters a lot. Then how we can see this in action? Actually, we can go here, see our custom or CSAT reports, where I can see all the reviews or ratings I've just submitted here with all the info I got, as well as I can navigate to the reporting tool. We have the license manager, as I told you, where we can see an overview about the consumption, our users, our daily new users, some reports about the messages sent and received by the bot, the escalation, how is it performing, the activities, how many hits were received over each service and each intent, and the busy times for the bot over the week and across the 24-hour clock. I guess I have covered everything regarding the building a bot, and I guess you can see now that it's a matter of plug and play, or actually drag and drop cards to use in order to build your bot, and you can easily see it in action. I guess for the extensions, I just mentioned that it is availed over different interfaces, different channels, and here we can see a Facebook demo for the extensions as well. The one we saw was on web. Here I want to show you an extension over Facebook. Sorry, so I changed this and then I get back. This is an ordering app. The extensions can be used for adding payments, adding booking appointments, and etc. And again, they are supported over all channels, even WhatsApp and Facebook. I guess I'm done. Sorry if I talked a lot, and I guess we're now open for some questions.
Yes, Yumna, we do have a question. Just a second. I'm trying to see it.
Someone is asking about, can we get the recording in our email? I guess Nada, you can handle this.
Yeah, sure. The question was, can we develop a BOTTER on-prem?
Yes, we can, of course, deliver BOTTER over different deployments or different infrastructure environments, either on cloud or on-prem, totally on-prem, or on a hybrid, using a hybrid model where we use the databases on-prem and the solution itself on cloud, and we can use as well containers to easily deploy the solution components. So yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. We have another question.
Please.
Do you integrate with Genesis Pure Connect?
Yes, we have a ready integrator, connector, sorry, with Genesis Pure Cloud, Pure Connect, and it's just a matter of plug and play. And as well as Cisco, we have a ready connector with Cisco as CX platform, UCC and UCCX. We have a ready connector for NobleVox CXI, and we can integrate actually with any third-party app that avails APIs. If you have either a contact center or a third-party app that will help you through the bot flow, we can integrate with it as long as it has APIs, either REST or SOAP.
Okay, thank you. Just let me check if we get any other questions. Okay, there are no other questions, Yumna. Would you please show us the video for, sorry?
I think, hello, hi, I think you might have missed a question or two. We got a question, Yumna, that asks, is the BOTTER campaign manager an optional component?
Is it what?
Is the BOTTER campaign manager an optional component of the solution?
Optional?
Yes, or is it like a part?
Yes. No, it's optional. We can sell it separately without a bot. We can just provide some campaigns, replacing the SMS actually campaigns. We can replace the SMS with WhatsApp campaigns, so we can sell it either separately or part of the solution.
Okay, perfect. I think there's also another question, but let me just, because some person who's asking both. Do you do any integration to have this on Drupal website? Drupal is D-R-U-P-A-L.
Yes, I know Drupal. Yes, we can actually, you can generate the code for the web widget and place it on whatever website you have. It's just, if I can show you here, it's just a matter of it's just 2-line code to be displayed or to be used over the website you do. This is the design and publish tool where you design or customize the chat widget based on your brand identity using some colors, text, the font size and font family, etc., what to display, what to hide, and so on. So if I want to publish my chat widget to the website, I just click here on publish and generate widget. I take this code and copy, paste it to my website pages, no matter what the technology it's used to build the website.
Perfect. And there's a follow-up question by the same person. Do we have triggers to invite users to use the bot in case users try to close the page?
Actually, for the web, yes, we can make some alerts if the user, for example, left the chat widget for some time, for example, for 1 minute, or tried to navigate to another page, or etc. Yes, we can do some alerts.
Okay, perfect.
Grab their attention.
And then there's 2 questions again coming from a different person. I'll just read them together. The first question is, do you have a full tutorial on building the bots?
Yes, we deliver a personal training after we deliver the bot to either online or in person to all the team, to all the client team, and we deliver the material for the user manuals. And we have ready documentation you can navigate to.
Perfect. And then a follow-up question from the same person. Wait, this is yes. Follow-up question regarding on-premise, because he also asked on-premise. Do we need to connect to the internet?
Yes, we have. The architecture is divided into some parts or zones. Only the consumption of the part related to the interfacing with the client, which is the messaging gateway, and the consumption part. These parts need to be in these components need to be in the DMZ zone. Other than that, it can be normally in an internal zone.
I hope that answered the question. Well, there's a lot of questions coming in at once. How are you training the bot to realize the intent of the user? Do you have already media libraries for different industries?
We have template NLP models for several industries. However, if we have some chat history from some users, from some customers, we use these histories or this content to enhance the training of the NLP model. We do something called sourcing phrases, and this is a cycle how to train the bot using some chat history and etc.
Okay, perfect. Same person. Will it work on the web and mobile as well? Arabic script example is not demonstrated in the demo.
Yes, we can work on web. We have native SDKs for the Android and the iOS, and we have a hybrid SDK as well.
And I think she was asking about the Arabic script because she did not see it in the demo.
Yes, yes, of course we do support Arabic, but for the sake of demo we use just the English one. However, yes, we do support Arabic on all components and on all providers.
Okay, and there is a question that has been coming from a person that has been trying to raise his hand for a while. It's related to the authentication and spamming. Since in the flow there's no authentication, whether it is a genuine user or no, or also whether the user is getting any confirmation after making an appointment. Also, how is the hospital system integrated and the booking in their systems?
Let me answer the first part of the question regarding the authentication. For example, if we are talking about a banking sector, we need to make sure that the customer performing this function is the same real customer or the same owner of the account. So, for example, we use something like OTP validation, and we integrate with any gateways that provide this OTP codes. For the second part, sorry, Sharif, can you tell me again the
part is whether, so whether the user is getting any confirmation after making an appointment, also how the hospital is integrated and their booking systems and booking in their systems.
Yes, yes, yes. The user gets a confirmation. Exactly like what we saw in the flow, and again, it's based on the business requirement. However, here we displayed that your reservation has been successfully done, and we can send a WhatsApp campaign message, outbound message from the business initiated side to inform the user with the appointment time. And for the integrations, we have a JSON card in the dashboard. It allows the users or the customer actually to integrate with any third-party app via this JSON card. Either the APIs are REST or SOAP.
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry, I'm going over the questions fast because Yumna, we have a lot of questions coming in, mashallah.
Great.
The next question is, how your system will improve its knowledge base?
Okay, via tuning services, actually, we after launching or after training the bot for the initial launch phase, we do tuning services after going live for around 3 months. We go to the chat history and the untrained utterances every couple of days, and we train them. We retrain the bot to understand the new inputs and so on. So the prediction and the understanding of the model becomes automatically enhanced by time. This takes around 3 months of tuning after going live.
I'm just going to see if, did we ask these questions before? Because I'm not sure if I asked them. The first question is, can you invoke payment via CC or payment systems?
Yes, we can do that through the extensions that I've just mentioned. We have them already as well.
I already asked that question. And then the last question, which I don't know if I asked this one or not. Yes, I think I asked this one, but I'll just double ask it again just to make sure that I answered it. Do we have triggers to invite users in the bot in case user try to close the page? I think we covered that one.
Yes, 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 we can do some alerts.
Okay, I think these were the final questions. Wait, there's one more. Wait. Here it comes.
Okay.
Oh, this is a beautiful question. Actually, can BOTTER integrate with RPA tools like UiPath to trigger RPA bot for doing action?
Yes, of course, we do have already one.
Not only that,
Sorry?
to the person who asked that question, I'm going to leave you with my email. Afterwards, we have a white paper done specifically on the integration and different use cases. You can use UiPath or Automation Anywhere to integrate with your BOTTER, and we have a white paper. I'll drop you my email, which you can actually. I'll drop my email on all there, and you can ask us more questions if you want later on. I mean, to send us to request the white paper. Actually, 1 second. Better than that, let me just put the link of the white paper on the website right now on here. Give me a second. Because that's, I think, here, resources, digital workers. If you look in the chat window, there is a link here on a digital white paper of digital workers. It shows you how our BOTTER works with UiPath. This is available for free. Anybody can download it. And you don't even have to put in your details. You can just click download and automatically get it. It's not a gated link. I think that was the last of the questions. We shall just leave it open for maybe 1 more minute in case any more question comes.
Sure.
But Nada and Yumna, thank you very, very much. This was a very lovely, informative webinar.
Thank you. Thank you, Nada. Thank you all.
I think there's no more questions coming in, so we can end the webinar now. So thank you, girls. Thank you so much. I mean, Yumna,
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.